Happy day, students. Today we are going to deal with error spotting part 2. Already we have seen the correct usage of English is necessary for developing speaking and writing skills. Okay, and we know we have seen error spotting in many categories. At first we have seen homophones, and secondly we have seen articles and their usage. Articles are of two types, we have seen, and their usage. Also we have seen the exceptions. Now we shall see preposition. What is a preposition? A preposition is a word which is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show its relation with something else in a sentence. That means it shows the relationship in a sentence. Okay. Usage of prepositions. It is always placed before its object. Example, there is a cow in the field. When the object is a relative pronoun, it is always placed at the end. Example, you see, here is the watch that you are looking for. There are three types of prepositions. Okay, first one, simple prepositions. Second one, compound prepositions. Third, prepositions used with adjective and participles. First, we shall deal with simple prepositions. Simple prepositions are nothing but one word preposition. It is known as simple preposition. Example, you see, in, on, at, for, by, of, from, out, till, to, with, of, through. Moving on to simple prepositions, you see, there are so many. One syllable forms occur frequently, general conceptual meaning. Grammatically, you see, we have at, by, for, from, in, of, on, to, with. Other simple prepositions carry more specific meaning. They contribute directly to the meaning of phrases in which they occur. Lexical, above, among, before, behind, below, despite, during, opposite, towards, under. Further, we will move on to compound prepositions. What do you mean by compound prepositions? Prepositions consisting of two or three words are called compound prepositions. Examples of compound prepositions, you see, according to, as of, because of, in addition to, in front of, instead of, next to, on account of, on top of, out of. Further, we can see some examples of compound prepositions. See, common prepositions, you see, already we have seen, according to, ahead of, along with, as for, away from, because of, by way of, due to, except for, in addition to, in back of, in case of, in front of, in regard to, in spite of, instead of, out of, up to, with the exception of. Some prepositions used with adjectives and participles. Participles means, verb 3. Definition, ing words are phrases tagged on the beginning or the end of a sentence. For example, ing forms are known as present participle. Ed forms are there at the end, means it is past participle. Okay, what can they do? Add description to an otherwise bland sentence or string of sentences. Specifically, they give motion to a sentence. See, with adjectives and prepositions, we see afraid of, ashamed of, aware of, capable of, certain of, conscious of, envious of, independent of, jealous of, proud of, silly of, typical of. Now moving on to next, you see, using with for, eager for, eligible for, famous for, grateful for, notorious for, prepared for, ready for, renowned for, responsible for, respected for, suitable for, thankful for. Moving on to next one, with, associated with, bored with, blessed with, confronted with, crowded with, delighted with, disappointed with, fed up with, familiar with, pleased with, popular with, satisfied with. Attracted to, accustomed to, addicted to, allergic to, indifferent to, kind to, married to, receptive to, related to, similar to, superior to, unfriendly to. Now with about, angry about, anxious about, enthusiastic about, excited about, furious about, happy about, nervous about, pessimistic about, sad about, serious about, upset about, worried about. Dear students, we shall see some examples on the board. Okay. First one, our school is at Marapalam in Puducherry. For small place we use at. For bigger places we use in. Okay. Second one, the exam will be conducted between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. See here, between comes means and will come. Okay, between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Suppose we are using from. From means conducted from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, conducted from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Thirdly, you should not make noise in the class, not inside the class. Okay, in the class. Fourth one, I sat beside my father. Beside means what? Near, not besides. Okay. Fifth one, you see, I have no other family besides my parents. So besides here means in addition to. So I have no other family besides my parents. Sixth one, there is a collection of books in my house. So of is preposition. Seventh one, there is nothing between you and me. Eighth one, you see, I saw my friend among the crowd. So usage of between is between two people and among means among the many people. Okay. Dear students, next we shall move on to concord. What do you mean by concord? It is nothing but subject-verb agreement. Agreement in number and person between the subject and the verb in a sentence. A verb must agree with its subject in number and person. First one, you see, for present tense forms, most English verbs end in s in the third person singular. But there is no s on the third person plural. For example, you see, he walks, they walk. Next, you see, in forms of primary auxiliary be verbs, where different words are used, and do verbs, the singular ending can also be es. Modal auxiliaries can, may, must, ought, will, shall, do not attach s form. Okay. Example, you see, he goes, they go. He can do it, they will do it. You know, modal auxiliaries are helping verbs, so they do not attach s in them. Now we shall see some instances of concord. First one, each one has a watch. Neither of them was good. So we are using singular verb. Third one, either of these books is worth reading. Fourth one, every one of these students was given a certificate. It is in the past tense. Fifth one of the girls sings well. So here we are only talking about single girl. One of the girls. So many girls, among that one girl. So one of the girls sings well. Sixth one, none of them comes in time. Seventh one, the teacher along with the students attends the function. So along with the students it becomes single unit. The teacher, it's a group, no? So attends, singular verb. Eighth one, hard work in addition to good planning is required for success. Ninth one, the driver as well as the cleaner was killed in an accident. So the driver as well as the cleaner. So and comes means it will be are were killed. But here as well as means it is on single unit, becomes single unit. Okay. The driver as well as the cleaner was killed in an accident. Lastly, you see, many a man is tempted by gold. So many a man we say also we use singular verb only. So we shall see on the board now. At first we shall see the singular verbs. What are singular verbs? You know, is, am, has, does, writes, was. Plural verbs are, have, do, write, were. See, singular verbs are used by singular nouns, plural verbs are used by plural nouns. So first you should know the 7 persons. I. See, I, we, you, they. I is first person singular and we first person plural. You second person singular and plural. They third person plural. He, she, it third person singular. Okay, we shall see the usage of these verbs. I am. Okay, past tense I was. We, you, they take up do verbs, do only. We do, you do, they do. But past tense is did. You are, we are, they are. Past tense is were. You already we know singular and plural same. So when I tell singular person also, you were, you are only. They are, they were. Okay. And the same way we'll see have verbs. I have, we have, you have, they have. Okay, past tense no problem, for everyone the same. But you see now the write, I write, we write, you write, they write. Moving on to third person. He is, past tense is was. He, she, it is. Past tense was. She has, he has, it has. So past tense is had. And for do verbs you see. Now do verbs you see. He does, she does, it does. Past tense is did for everyone. In the same way writes you see. S is added. For singular nouns we use S, and S is added, already we saw. He writes, she writes, it writes. Okay. Now we shall see some examples on Concord. First one, Seema and Asha are my friends, not is my friend. Okay. Seema and is there, no? So you have to use are. Okay, not is. Second one you see. Chennai and Kolkata have hot weather. So not has. It is not a single unit. Both are different identities. Okay. Your friends have already come. So many friends, no? So already I said plural verb have. Next one you see, bread and butter is his food. Bread is different, butter is different, but both of them are treated as single unit. So bread and butter is only will come, not are. Okay. Next one you see, all the books on the last shelf deal or deals with physics. See, all the books. So it should come many, no? Plural verb, deal. Okay. The bunch of keys is missing. Okay. Not are. Because when we see keys, we'll think it is are, but it is wrong. The bunch, only one bunch. No? So it is missing. Moving on to next. My dad and my life is coming this evening. See, my dad and my life, it goes together. Single unit. Okay. My dad and my life. He is my life. So, is only. Both of them refers to single unit. So, we use in agreement is only. Is coming this evening. And finally, you see, Hari goes to school every day. Because Hari is singular noun, we use singular verb goes. Hope you have understood this Concord. So, dear students, we shall see the next in the next class. Thank you.